Europe, a word that conjures images of grand concert halls, legendary composers, and timeless melodies. But to call Europe merely a music continent would be to overlook the tapestry of wonders woven through its lands. Here, ancient empires rest beneath the cobbles of bustling cities, while fairy tale castles stand watch over silent forests and rivers. From the snow-tipped Alps to Mediterranean shores, every corner whispers stories of kings and revolutionaries, dreamers and artists. Europe is a living storybook, one where every city, mountain and valley has played a part in the shaping of our world. Its breathtaking nature, historical cities, and vibrant cultures invite us to explore beyond the ordinary. Today you'll discover 25 of the most beautiful and most visited places in Europe. And trust me, number 1 might surprise you. On this journey, let's unveil the secrets, the legends, and the awe-inspiring beauty that make Europe truly unforgettable. Nestled in the heart of Europe, Prague rises as a city plucked from the pages of a medieval fairy tale. Its skyline is pierced by Gothic spires, most notably that of St. Vitus Cathedral, casting long shadows over winding cobblestone lanes. The majestic Prague Castle stands sentinel, overlooking the city like a slumbering guardian from a distant age. As you cross the historic Charles Bridge, statues of saints watch in silent reverence, while the Vltava River glimmers below, reflecting centuries of romance and intrigue. Prague's Old Town Square is a living museum, where the astronomical clock marks time with a dance older than memory itself. Yet, for all its grandeur, Prague remains accessible, offering affordable delights in candlelit taverns and riverside cafes. Here, every brick and archway invites you to lose yourself in the magic of the past, while the city pulses with the energy of lovers and dreamers. In Vienna, the echoes of empires linger in the marbled corridors of grand palaces and the gilded balconies of world-famous opera houses. The city's avenues are lined with Baroque facades and statues that seem to whisper tales of Habsburg royalty and musical legends. Step into a cozy cafe and you'll find the spirit of Mozart and Beethoven alive in the air, as the scent of rich coffee mingles with the notes of a waltz drifting from an open window. Cultural richness is Vienna's lifeblood, each museum and gallery a treasure trove of human achievement. Stroll through the magnificent Schönbrunn Palace gardens or admire the intricate details of the Hofburg. Vienna is not only a city of the past, but also a vibrant metropolis where tradition and modernity dance together in perfect harmony. Encircled by imposing stone walls, Dubrovnik perches on the Adriatic Sea like a jewel of medieval brilliance. Its terracotta rooftops glisten under the Mediterranean sun, while narrow alleys lead to hidden courtyards and centuries-old churches. The city's mighty ramparts, once the guardians of a proud republic, now offer panoramic views of the crystalline sea, a vista fit for royalty and indeed dragons. Dubrovnik's fame extends beyond history, for its dramatic architecture and seascapes became the setting for King's Landing in the epic Game of Thrones. Yet, even without the fantasy, the city's blend of ancient fortresses and the gentle lull of turquoise waves creates a scene of enduring enchantment. Here, time slows, and every stone tells a tale. Bruges is a city sculpted by time, where cobblestone streets wind between canals and medieval buildings stand as timeless sentinels. The gentle ripple of water beneath arched bridges, the clatter of carriage wheels, and the soft glow of lantern light create a mood of romance and wonder. This is the Venice of the North, a place where lovers drift in boats beneath willow trees, and every corner reveals a new delight. Step into a chocolate shop or a centuries-old brewery, and you'll taste the slow joys of life. Bruges invites you to linger, to savor, to lose yourself amid its red brick facades and tranquil waters. It is a sanctuary for dreamers, a city that asks nothing more than your presence. Edinburgh rises from the Scottish landscape like a castle in the mist, its ancient fortress perched atop a volcanic crag, commanding the city below. The Royal Mile winds through Old Town, flanked by narrow winds and secret closes, each one steeped in mystery and history. The city's dramatic skyline is matched only by the haunting beauty of the surrounding hills and moors. Here, the past lingers in every stone. Writers, philosophers, and revolutionaries have wandered these streets, inspired by the brooding presence of Edinburgh Castle. As night falls and the city's lights shimmer, the spirit of Scotland, proud, poetic, and enduring, reveals itself in every shadow. Lisbon is a city where color reigns supreme. Vibrant tiles, golden sunlight, and pastel-hued houses spill down hills toward the sparkling Tagus River. Historic trams rattle through labyrinthine streets, while fado music drifts from hidden taverns, echoing tales of longing and joy. Affordable, lively, and endlessly fascinating, Lisbon's charm lies in its unpretentious beauty. From sun-drenched plazas to the ancient fortress of São Jorge, each step uncovers layers of culture and tradition. The city's warm spirit is matched only by its stunning vistas, golden sunsets painting the sky above red rooftops, inviting all to pause and savor the moment. Budapest is a city divided yet united. Buda's rolling hills and royal palaces on one side of the Danube, Pest's vibrant boulevards and grand cafes on the other. The city glows at night, its bridges illuminated like jewels, casting reflections on the mighty river below. Here, luxury is found in the embrace of thermal baths, where history and relaxation intertwine. Stunning architecture lines every street, from the neo-Gothic Parliament to the Art Nouveau facades of Andrassy Avenue. Yet Budapest remains accessible, offering world-class experiences at a fraction of the cost found elsewhere in Europe. In this city, the past and present bathe together in the same warm waters. The Amalfi Coast is a vision written in light and color. Villages clinging to cliffs, tumbling toward the sapphire embrace of the Mediterranean. Here, narrow roads wind through lemon groves and past terraced vineyards, revealing scenes of breathtaking beauty at every turn. The towns of Positano, Amalfi, and Ravello are each a jewel, their pastel houses stacked in defiance of gravity and time. Seaside charm abounds, from bustling markets to tranquil beaches. The region's romance is legendary, inspiring artists and lovers for centuries. To visit is to be transported into a world where every view is a masterpiece, and every moment a memory in the making. Berlin is a city reborn, its streets a mosaic of history and innovation. Once divided by walls, now united in a celebration of freedom, Berlin pulses with youthful energy and creativity. Vibrant street art decorates remnants of the past, while techno beats echo through transformed warehouses and legendary nightclubs. Museums and galleries stand side by side with pop-up markets and food stalls, each reflecting the city's unyielding spirit of reinvention. From the Brandenburg Gate to the East Side Gallery, Berlin tells a story of resilience, hope, and the endless possibilities of tomorrow. Cinque Terre is a dreamscape of color perched above the Ligurian Sea. 5 ancient villages, Monterosso, Vernazza, Cornelia, Manarola, and Riomaggiore, cling to rugged cliffs, their pastel facades mirrored in the turquoise waters below. Scenic trails connect each town, offering hikers panoramic vistas and intimate glimpses of coastal life. This UNESCO World Heritage Site is a haven for authenticity. Fishermen mend nets on sun-warmed harbors, while locals share the bounty of the sea in bustling trattorias. The views, the flavors, and the timeless pace invite you to linger, to wander, and to marvel. Barcelona is a celebration of creativity and life, where the genius of Antoni Gaudí has left an indelible mark. Sagrada Familia rises like a stone forest, while Park Güell dazzles with mosaics and whimsical shapes. The city's lively streets pulse with music, laughter, and the aroma of tapas drifting from bustling markets. From sandy beaches to the hallowed grounds of Camp Nou, Barcelona is a playground for all the senses. Here, art, food, and football are more than pastimes. They are expressions of the city's soul, woven into every vibrant corner. Florence is a city where art breathes and history whispers from every stone. The masterpieces of Michelangelo and Da Vinci are not confined to museums. They spill into piazzas and line the banks of the Arno. The Duomo, with its iconic dome, dominates the skyline, while nearby, the Ponte Vecchio bridges centuries of commerce and craft. Wandering Florence is like moving through an open-air museum. The city's beauty is not just in its treasures, but in the golden light that bathes its streets and the inspiration that lingers in the air. Here, creativity is a legacy, passed from hand to hand, heart to heart. Amsterdam is a city built on water and shaped by freedom. Its iconic canals curve beneath bridges festooned with flowers, while bicycles outnumber cars on the cobbled streets. Historic houses lean together along the water, their gabled facades reflected in tranquil ripples. World-class museums, home to Rembrandt and Van Gogh, share space with cozy cafes and vibrant street markets. Amsterdam's relaxed, open culture invites you to explore at your own pace, whether by boat, bike, or on foot. It is a city where every day is a new adventure waiting to be discovered. Santorini is a vision in white and blue, its sugar cube houses cascading down volcanic cliffs toward the Aegean Sea. Blue-domed churches crown hilltops, while narrow alleys wind between sunlit terraces. Legendary sunsets ignite the sky in a blaze of colors, drawing lovers and dreamers from around the world. Luxury and romance blend seamlessly on this island. Fine dining with sea views, infinity pools perched above the caldera, and the promise of unforgettable evenings. Santorini is the very definition of postcard perfection. The Swiss Alps rise like the bones of the earth, their snow-capped peaks piercing the sky in a display of nature's grandeur. Crystal-clear lakes reflect the majesty above, while alpine villages nestle in green valleys, their chalets adorned with flower boxes and charm. The air here is crisp, the scenery flawless. Year-round, the Alps are a haven for adventurers and peace-seekers alike. Skiers carve down powdery slopes in winter, while hikers and cyclists traverse wildflower-strewn trails in summer. Each season brings its own magic, making the Swiss Alps a destination for all time. Venice is honestly a marvel of human ingenuity. A city built on water, where canals replace streets and gondolas glide beneath ancient bridges. The Grand Canal winds past palazzos and piazzas, while the echo of a distant serenade lingers in the evening air. Every corner reveals a new vista, a new secret. Romance is woven into the very fabric of Venice. From the grandeur of St. Mark's Square to the quiet beauty of hidden courtyards, the city invites you to lose yourself in its dreamlike embrace. Here, the past flows seamlessly into the present, and every moment feels timeless. London is a city where history and modernity walk hand in hand. Ancient palaces and medieval towers share the skyline, with gleaming skyscrapers and the glittering lights of the West End. Every district tells a different story, from the regal traditions of Buckingham Palace to the vibrant markets of Camden. Museums and galleries house treasures from every corner of the globe, while theaters, pubs, and parks offer endless opportunities for exploration and adventure. London is not just a city, it's a world in itself, ever-changing and endlessly fascinating. Istanbul is a city of contrasts, where East meets West and tradition blends with innovation. The Bosphorus Strait cuts through the heart of the city, its waters shimmering beneath minarets and palaces. Here, ancient bazaars teem with color and life, while modern art galleries showcase the city's creative pulse. The scent of spices drifts through bustling streets as history unfolds at every turn. From the grandeur of Hagia Sophia to the serenity of hidden gardens. Istanbul is a city that bridges worlds, a living testament to the power of diversity and change. Paris is a city of romance and revelation, where every boulevard is illuminated by dreams. The Eiffel Tower rises above the Seine, a beacon of elegance and hope. World-class art adorns the walls of the Louvre, while the laughter of lovers echoes beneath the trees of Montmartre. From charming cafes to grand monuments, Paris is a living masterpiece, a place where beauty, history, and culture converge in perfect harmony. The city's timeless charm enchants all who wander its storied streets. Rome is a city built on layers of history, where ancient ruins rise alongside vibrant street life. The Colosseum stands as a monument to gladiators and emperors, while the Roman Forum whispers of the birth of an empire. Vatican City, the spiritual heart of the Catholic world, glimmers in marble and gold. Yet, Rome's true magic is found in its everyday moments. The clatter of espresso cups, the laughter in public squares, the golden light that bathes its 7 hills. In Rome, the past is always present, and every visitor becomes part of its eternal story. Athens is where Western civilization drew its first breath. The mighty Acropolis rises above the city, its ancient temples glowing in the Greek sun. Streets below pulse with a vibrant modern culture, where tradition and innovation coexist in perfect balance. From the agoras of philosophers to the lively neighborhoods of today, Athens is a city of discovery. Its history is etched in marble, but its future is written in the energy of its people, a constant reminder of humanity's enduring quest to learn, create, and thrive. Monaco is the epitome of luxury, its tiny footprint packed with glamour and prestige. The famed Monte Carlo casino sparkles beneath the Mediterranean sun, while yachts bob in the harbor and Formula One cars race through the city streets. Every vista is a postcard of sophistication. Yet Monaco's beauty lies not just in its wealth, but in its stunning views. Verdant gardens, cliffside palaces, and the endless blue of the sea. Here, every day is an event, and every night, a celebration.